All right, let's stick with the Kari Lake stuff for a little bit longer. Kari Lake lost in Arizona. She wanted to be the governor. More people voted for her opponent, Katie Hobbs, and Katie Hobbs will be the governor. A couple days ago, Kari Lake put out a statement saying, we have a lawsuit, and the lawsuit is going to stop certification. It did not stop certification. So now Kari Lake has another lawsuit. And this one is, now that the election is certified, it was a bogus certification. So she has a different new lawsuit. Let's listen.
Arizona is at the tip of the spear. And we just had an election here, November 8th, which was run like they run elections in banana republics.
Ooh.
And this is why I'm going to be contesting the election. As you saw earlier this week, some of the, I call them clowns running our circus of elections, actually certified the election. My opponent, Katie Hobbs, who should have recused herself but oversaw the election in a very shady and shoddy way, actually certified the election. And a lot of America First patriots were saying, Kari, what are you doing? Why aren't you contesting this? What's wrong?
Yeah.
And what they don't realize is that in order to contest an election in Arizona, it has to be certified. So this sham election had to be certified for us to begin contesting it. And we will be contesting it. We're going to be filing our lawsuit on Friday, and I'll be filling you in more later on in this program about the lawsuit and what's coming up.
Yes, Friday. She's going to very, very powerfully inform us about that. So a couple different things. Number one, earlier in the week, she didn't mention, by the way, in order to contest it, it needs to be certified. The lawsuit earlier in the week was to prevent the certification. So let's take a look at that just as a reminder.
Feasance. How possibly can a Republican attorney general sit there and a governor sit there and allow this fiasco? People in Arizona have to understand something. Independents and Democrats.
Yeah.
You look like idiots on the world stage. This looks like something that would happen in the worst of banana republics, Kari Lake.
Yeah, I mean, the optics in just a little over an hour, the optics of them sitting there and signing their signature. Can you imagine, to this sham election? They did it back in 2020, 2 years ago, and many of us gasped and said, how could they do this? Why couldn't they give more time to look into all of the issues? Now, fast forward 2022 today, and we've got more issues than we saw in 2020 in that sham election. We have just a blatant sabotaging of Election Day, a disrespect, a disregard, a disenfranchisement of Election Day voters.
That's a lot of words.
And if they sit there and sign their names to this sham certification, history will never forgive them. They will go down as three of the very worst in history.
Yeah. So then she went on to explain they have a lawsuit. So that lawsuit failed. The certification took place a few hours later. Now the next lawsuit is to decertify, which of course is not actually a thing. This will just go on. And then the next layer to this Kari Lake thing is the God layer. Let's talk about that next.
Before you go, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can click the subscribe button below or above or wherever it is on your screen. And if you want to support my work even more strongly, the best way is to get a membership at joinpacman.com and subscribe to the podcast for The David Pakman Show. There you can check out interviews, longer clips, and much more. It's on all the big podcasting platforms. Just search for The David Pakman Show, and all the links are also down below in the video description.